Hey there! Today the moon continues in Capricorn, and as I was sharing yesterday, it is in a T square with Mars and Jupiter. So focusing and on foundations and building resilience, building strength, focusing on what you can put in place now that is going to sustain you in the long run and keep you going day to day, right? As the winds blow and the storms come, you will have things ready to at least keep you going. So I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Wednesday, September 3rd. And with that Capricorn moon continuing today and until tomorrow when it goes into Aquarius, we have this energy of foundations and planning and putting things in place. So, whatever that is for you, and I shared some thoughts and ideas yesterday about how you can focus not only on building resilience for yourself, but also thinking about caring in your wider circles, right? Your family, your workplace, your community, and putting things in place to affirm the ways that you want to care. The ways you want to care for others, the ways you want people to be cared for, and what that looks like in practice, how you can take action to build that and to build that resilience for the people you care about. And we're thinking also today about Saturn. Saturn is now retrograding, well, it's retrograded back into Pisces. So Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. And so we have that Pisces quality to when we think about Capricorn energy and systems and structures and planning with Saturn. So Saturn was in Aries, right? From what was it, late May until just early Monday morning. We had Saturn in Aries taking us into that place of action, of thinking about how we can start new things and plant those seeds to build something meaningful, especially with that conjunction of Saturn to Neptune. Not exactly exact this year, but very close, definitely close enough to be felt and have an influence. So planting the seeds and of building things. Saturn, right, is about how we bring something into form. So building things that have meaning, building things that we can imagine and dream about to bring in that bigger picture of what we envision, what we imagine and dream for the future, and how we can start the process of building the foundations to make that happen, right? Over time. It takes time. But this is the a good time to think about planting those seeds and getting started now with Saturn retrograde back into Pisces. We're going back into, okay, well, now we've gotten a taste of what we want to build or what we envision. We've maybe gotten some clarity, some ideas, some new inspiration coming through with that life force energy that Aries brings. But now that Saturn is back in Pisces, we're becoming aware, or we will become aware, we're doing the work to recognize, okay, what do we still need to release? So, what are the old ways and patterns that we need to let go of to allow to dissolve in that bigger picture, so that we can be more ready the next time Saturn goes into Aries in 2026, where it will then stay for about 2.5 years. So how can what do we need to complete? In other words, where is there still some work done needed to allow old ways of being that don't work anymore to dissolve, right? So Neptune brings that fog of confusion, so we can lose our way with Pisces energy, and we can get misguided. Lots of themes, of course, with Neptune in Pisces for the last many years that we've had themes of misinformation, disinformation, deliberate confusion, outright lies, lots of ways that reality has been distorted. So, and it becomes confusing to know what what's real, right? So now Saturn goes back into Pisces saying, here's what where we need to recognize what's real, where we need to be real with ourselves about some of the truths we can see through the fog, through the mist. Like, okay, this is what's really going on. We need to reckon with that. And Saturn at 29 degrees Pisces is about that process of reckoning. And so there's a deeper truth being sort of revealed if you're willing to look, right? Otherwise you could be lost in the sauce. And that Saturn energy just could say, that is hard, right? You're really feeling where that is hard, or um where the limitations are, but without really being able to see, okay, here's what we're really dealing with. And because that's where you can do something about it, right? When you recognize what's really going on, it's empowering. It allows you to see where where maybe some leverage or what you can do, or how at least you could think about it or talk about it in a way that's maybe more helpful or more effective. So that Saturn and Pisces energy is coming through as today's the moon goes through Capricorn and brings that Saturn energy to the forefront. And then tomorrow the moon will go into Aquarius. So breaking out of some of those restrictive feelings and tapping into that bigger picture of freedom. So we will take a look at that tomorrow. Thank you for being here with me. I am Marina Orms. You can book a reading with me at astrologyheals.com. Thank you for being here and hitting the subscribe button. I so appreciate you. And we'll see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self care. Bye for now.